Hello everyone, welcome to MK Graphics Learn and Create channel. Today's tutorial is all about adding a modern touch to your designs. I will guide you through the process of creating a modern business card using Adobe InDesign. So let's dive right in and get started. I am attending a networking event, and for that purpose I have converted my old business card design into a modern, minimalist and professional looking layout. To achieve this, I first established a layout. For that, go to File, New Document. We will go for the US standard size, which is 3.5 inches and 2 inches height and 0.125 inch margin with a 0.25 inch bleed which goes outside the page. Then we set up grid. Grid can be an extremely helpful tool when planning your business card layout. Grids can provide structure, guide your design process, and ensure balance in your final design. I always love to add grids before starting designing. To set up a grid, go to Layout, Create Guides, then enter numbers, like I add over here 7 rows and 13 columns with no gutter, and make sure fit it to the margins and then click OK. Then I start adding text. Start by adding name and title. Let's copy all the text over here first. Name and title are crucial, so we establish hierarchy with font size and width. I'm using the Roboto bold font, size 12 for the name, and regular weight, the size 8 for title and the other copy. Should we include the address? Since this is my personal business card and I work remotely, I'm excluding the address. However, if you represent a company, you can add the company address. I will include my phone number, website, and email. Let's keep it concise and essential. Since people recognize these details, how website look like, how emails look like, so I'll just remove these details and keep it essential. Next, do I want to include social media icons and name? I prefer not to include them. They are not clickable, can clutter the design, and I did rather direct people to my website to connect my social media channels over there. Next question, keep in mind, like, do we want to include a picture or not? While pictures and logos can enhance the card's appeal, if you have a real estate or sales related job, you can include your picture. I am opting not to include a picture here. However, I would like to include my logo with initials. But where to place the logo? Usually I prefer placing it in the center for maximum visibility or top left. Since we read from left to right, by placing your logo here, you ensure that it's the first thing people see, capturing their attention immediately. You can also consider the top right, bottom corners, or in middle for different style effects. It all depends on what message you want to convey. Here I want people see first my name, then see my logo and QR code, so that they can scan QR code and visit my portfolio, and over there they can connect with me over social media, and then they can contact over here. They can see my phone number, email address, and website also mentioned over there. So how I added my QR code? To add a QR code, first create a square frame. Then go to Object, then click on Generate QR Code. Click on Web Hyperlink and add over here your full web address. Next, pick a color of your QR code. In my design, I need in a white color, so I choose white. You can choose black and then click OK. On the back side, I added a bold "Nice to meet you" text. I also added a logo with QR code for easy website access when scanned with a smartphone. Here I would like to share with you 5 important tips when you start designing a business card you should consider. Use 10 to 12 point font for name. 8-point font size for all information is good, and adjust if needed. Try to avoid very heavy or light typefaces for better readability. Sans serif fonts like Helvetica, Futura, Roboto, and Arial is ideal for business card. Set typographic alignment left to right that ensures a smooth transition between content. Third, adding a space before the phone number can distinguish it as important information. And don't forget about white space. Including only essential information improves readability and visual appeal. Fourth, add a small contrasting element to grab attention and emphasize the text. Like over here, I added a small rectangle next to my name, and on the back side, below the nice, I added over here a small contrasting rectangle that emphasize the text more. Fifth and in last, before sending for printing, don't forget to extend the background and add crop marks. And that's it. If you found this tutorial helpful and if you have gained value from it, please consider subscribing. This way you won't miss my weekly tutorials and free design templates for better designing. If you want any specific software design tips and tutorials, please mention it in the comment section. I would try to include it in my next video. Till then, happy designing!